I wanted to be like that dude so bad when I was in junior high. My dad was a football coach, and he always pushed me, oh, you gotta be a quarterback. You're gonna be a quarterback, you can throw. But because of Boz, and because I was in Texas at the time of junior high, and he was right up there at OU doing his thing, all I ever wanted to do was be a linebacker because of that guy. Sevier County High School, Sevierville, Tennessee, 44. It's retired. University of Florida, national championship game jersey right there, 44. I mean, I had to be like Boz. I had to wear 44, almost to the point to where it's embarrassing how important it was. But, you know, schools send recruits media guides. And as soon as I got that media guide, I'd rip open the envelope and I'd quick flip to the roster page and I'd go down to 44. Whew. All right, he's a senior, which means I have a chance of wearing 44 next year. At UF, well, it was Ephesians Bartley from Jacksonville, senior. So I told the coaches, I need that 44. 44 was all mine. I became a Gator, and a couple years after that, I was a host on a recruiting trip weekend for a pretty good high school linebacker named Daryl Bush from Lake Brantley, Florida. All-American in high school, really good player, and I know the coaches really wanted him. So, show him around town, show him around campus on Saturday morning, and then we end up in the locker room, and standard procedure is they take the high school number of these players, and they have their number hanging in a locker with their nameplate on the back. Well, my 44 was there in the locker, and it had Bush on the back, standing around the locker, and here comes the head ball coach. He pops up and he's like, well, looks pretty good, Daryl. Yeah. And Daryl's mom looks at him and says, Coach, Daryl has worn 44 his whole life, and he plans on wearing it in college. I didn't know what was coming next. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get from the head ball coach, and I hadn't contributed a ton to the Gators at that point. I was still pretty young, but I'll never forget it. He looks at me and he says, Batesy, you wear 44, don't you? Yes, sir. You feel like giving it up? No, sir. And he looks right at her and he goes, well, guess he won't be wearing 44 if he's a Gator. That's my guy, man, you know, just taking care of me. He had no idea how much that 44 meant to me. Daryl goes to FSU, wears 44, and has a great career, won a whole lot of football games. And so everybody's happy, I guess. Everybody got their 44.